Hello and welcome to another update video on silver. So silver has been unfolding quite nicely, has respected the last micro support zone. I think in the last video we talked here about the triangle pattern and that this was a pretty clear triangle and that as long as we're holding $33.75, I would favor one more push higher towards that 35.53 to 35.98 area. That's exactly where we are now. So question is, has a top already formed? We want to talk a little bit about that in this video. And overall, the pattern hasn't changed. Yeah, it's still seen as a 5-wave move up. So there's no change. There's also no sign of a top. So I don't think there is any need to change any wave count here. There's also at the moment no need to start labeling the pullback because it hasn't begun yet. I would not try to short this because the trend is still up, yeah, until we get a break below a previous swing low and a micro 5-wave move down. There's just no sign of a top. People have asked me, is there a wave count for higher prices? I mean, yeah, I mean, you can always extend, right? But the point is, at the moment, it could still be this. So there's no need to change anything. I mean, the wave count isn't there to give us all kind of possibilities. It's about having a tool that tells us where reward is high and risk is low. So just an example, we had here a potential setup for higher prices. I just don't have that at the moment. I think at this point, it's more about watching how the market now behaves at this key point. Now that the market has formed a pretty solid 5-wave advance from the April low, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this here would be a potential wave 5. And it is even possible that this fifth wave of the fifth wave is extending. I mean, it is, because wave 5s do like to extend in the metals sector. I mean, we can always, look, if we zoom out a little bit, the thesis is that we are dealing here with a fifth wave to the upside. Right? Fifth wave up. That's been the view for quite a long time, that this here was a fourth wave low. Okay, we could have formed one more low, but this is again this key support area here. Ideas, as long as this is intact, we're looking for higher prices. The question was, do we need one more low to complete a fourth wave? Basically in the yellow count. Technically still possible, but less likely now, given that we have a potential 5-wave move up. But so overall, I'm looking for higher prices, and it would be something like wave 1. We just needed that 5-wave move up to confirm further, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how it could unfold then, yeah? But the thing is, let's zoom out a bit. So the thing is, the rally already started here in 2022. So we already have seen 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just want to see that fifth wave. And the fifth wave can be an ending diagonal pattern, which means the wave 1 might be a 3-wave move. Wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, maybe even with overlap. So it can be messy. So what I want to highlight here is I'm labeling it as 5 waves, but it could just turn into a 3-wave move, with that, with the, let's say with the extended fifth there, I can even call it A, B, C. But would it really make a difference? No, because the support area would be the same for this wave 2. So it's just a challenge in the metals market that sometimes the fifth wave extends that much that we're dealing with like an extended one, which could just be, it looks like an ABC. It's not necessarily bearish because we broke above the previous highs. Yeah. So it will depend on how the next pullback unfolds. But again, that breakout high and everything and the development of 5 waves make me watch for higher prices anyway. We have been watching for higher prices anyway in the short term, yeah. We had some setups here. We had this triangle. I had a 1-2 setup here we talked about. We had this triangle. So we're just going with the trend, right? And even though this wave count is full, I'm not gonna call a top here because this can still extend higher. I would want to see, first of all, a break below this swing low at $35.28 as earliest indication that a price top has formed. So until that happens, we could still see another spike to $36.71, but we should get close to a top there. Anyway, I'll keep you updated about that. So wave count, no need to change anything. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to check out our stocks membership, where we also cover gold and silver daily. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.